Hello to all our rainbow friends. Welcome to our channel. I'm Arlene, your friend, and though it's raining outside and it's very cold here in the Philippines, our topic for today is about anger and it will make us warm. And today, I'd like to share to you some ways on how to handle our emotions, particularly our anger, when we are adult already. Okay, it was so important to have a control on our emotions, for it will lead us to nowhere when we don't have a control on our anger. So one example is a high-ranking policeman who killed her neighbor because of his anger. And actually, it was a long dispute in the past. And now that his anger was triggered much, then he was able to do the crime. And though he had a lot of regrets, he cannot return the life of that neighbor he killed. So now it's the end of his career and his life, or not life, but all the benefits that he was enjoying had ended already because he was incarcerated. So it's pretty much significant for us to control our emotions or anger. And I would say that it was also a problem to me in the past years. But now that as we grow, we also mature on our emotions. So in this video, I like to share some ways on how to handle our anger. Anyway, I'm not an expert on this. However, the things that I'm going to share were some experiences or tips that I was able to apply in myself. So, number one tip that I'm going to share is make a pause. Yes, you have to make a pause and mostly shut your mouth. For me, before, when my kids were so young, like 5 years old to 13, I was that freak person. I will not stop talking and even shouting and yelling at them until I was satisfied or I was able to release all my anger. And it is not a good thing for the kids. And my mouth became a machine gun wherein it won't stop until the bullets were exhausted or used up all. And it had a great effect on them. So those were the things that as a mother I was not able to control before. Whenever I saw things that were unfixed or scattered things around the house, or they were not able to do their tasks, or they defied the things that were told them, I erupted with my anger. And it's the worst thing I can say is things that are not good to them. So number two tip, leave the person causing your anger. Before, I don't leave them and I won't allow them to leave until I was not finished with my words and with my anger, of course. So it's good to distance yourself from the person you're angry with. Otherwise, you will not say anything good, or you cannot do anything good to them or to that person. So that's the best thing that you can do, is to distance yourself. Okay, number three tip, step back. I don't know how to step back before. I was that angry mother angry woman wherein I was so obsessed or so ruled by my emotions. Okay, so in this tip, you should, or I mean, you will view yourself on the bird's eye view, meaning question your anger, question why you're so angry, and then ask yourself how long will it last. If it will last for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, then so be it. So by questioning your anger, you will be able to interrupt your emotions. You'll be able to disrupt your anger, and it will not lead you to eruption. Okay, number 4 tip is release your anger. You can write your emotions, you can write your anger, or that's the best way you can do, or you can type to your cell phone but not send to that person. So by those ways, you can release the feelings inside of you through writing. And according to psychologists, it was so muchly effective by writing it or making a journal about your anger. So if you had this issue on anger like me before, it's very good to have a journal of anger. Yeah, particularly only on that emotion. So you can track your emotions on how you respond to all events or angry events in your life. Then number 5, be the king and queen of your emotions, meaning you are in full control of your anger. As the author of 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene, always advised to the people that they must be the horse rider, not the horse, meaning the horse was compared to your anger, and then the horse rider was you. And so if you allow the horse to lead you, it will jump to the cliff. But if you are in full control of that horse, then you can lead it anywhere that is good to you. So it's easier said than done, but it needs a lot of practice and awareness also. So number 6 tip is realize that your emotions were not the real you. It does not define you as a person. It's like a wind that it comes and it goes. It's not permanent anyway. It's not permanent. By thinking that it's not permanent, then you will know that it shall come to pass. Also, the anger, it shall come to pass. And for me, I realized that my anger before does not matter for my kids grown up already. And my anger now was different from the time wherein they were kids and they were scattering things. And now, the problem or the things that triggered my anger on them was different story again. But anyway, it's good that by this elevation of these different types of anger, you can deal with it by these tips. Okay, the bonus tip that I will share is that always remember or put it in your head that whenever you are angry, it will make you ugly. No one was angry was a good-looking person. So whenever you're angry, you can go in front of your mirror and see your image. If you are, if it makes you better or it will make you more pleasing to the eyes. So it will make you ugly. Always remember it. So then, if you like to become ugly all the time, then be in full control, be that person who was controlled by your anger. But if you like the flip side of it, then if you want to look young and more beautiful and more handsome and more young, then you have to avoid those uncontrollable anger by um, by proper handling. Yes, that's the right term. So okay, if you like this video, hit that likes up button, and even if you did not like, so be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you when I see you. Bye.